but this had in many ways launched the career, or was, I think, the first time that people at any volume saw what was then to become, or now it becomes one of the most famous actresses.
Yes. And she came on for what? 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
And she just blew everybody away.
And that 4 seconds, did it take more time? Was it very different than Amir's? Because Amir
I
sir
had to
is
work
obviously
on her
far more
because she was
professional.
completely raw.
Correct.
She'd never done anything before.
Did that not frustrate you?
No, it didn't frustrate me because that was the patience that a director has. You have to have that patience. You can't get frustrated. As a director, you have to have the patience of Job.
Okay.
Because she was raw, she was carnally innocent. Who walks into the frame, stands provocatively and says, "Hi, I'm Sanju. Got another Pepsi?" It's a challenge. Her body language is actually challenging Amir to say no. And that is not articulated.
And this entire thing you knew before going in.
I not only knew, I knew it was key to the success of the film.
Correct.
Because if that was not, that was the money line.
Correct.
That was the money entry. I mean, this whole film has gone through. He's managed to get this Pepsi for this very pretty girl, and then walks in this fucking bombshell who turns around and says, "Hey, hello, excuse me, can you get me another one?"
When did you know this was it?
When we were deciding to do the film, we said this is the line, and so we took 4 months to find Aishwarya.
And once you found her.
Once I found her, then I had to work on her.
Correct.
So it took about 18 takes.
Okay.
And in the middle, she turned around and said, "I can't do it." And she said, "I don't want to do it. This is not happening." So I took her aside. I had a chat with her. I said, "See, this is, think this." She said, "I can't think this because I've not experienced it. She said, I've never had a boyfriend. So how the hell am I going to defer to a man like a woman? I'm not a woman yet."
So why did you know it would work? That she would work?
Because she had all the attributes of the arrestingness that I needed for the 4 seconds. I needed people to just, in those 4 seconds, look at her and say, "Wow." But it had to go beyond wow. It had to actually provoke Amir to saying, "I know it's close, but I'll do something."
Correct.
So when he said,
Yeah.
got another Pepsi?
And despite all the provocation and despite the way you describe it, for most of us watching, it was also funny.
Of course it's funny.
And it's hilarious.
Yes.
And it's funny and it's hilarious in the most innocent of ways that comedy can be.
Innocent and something that you can imagine yourself in.
Something you can also describe as a family and see as a family.
Not only that, but you can actually imagine yourself in a situation like that and behaving exactly in the same way.